Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Uni. I'm gonna go over a couple of things. I'm gonna introduce myself to you guys, and then I'll get into this sim. Um, as obviously, I'm very new to YouTube, and this is my first video. I have been streaming on Twitch for just over a year now, so I'm not super new to content creation, but I did want to take the dive into YouTube. I think it probably works a little better for my schedule as it's all over the place at the moment, and I want to be able to provide some somewhat consistent content for people. Um, and if you are interested in anything like my Twitch or Discord, which I do have, all of the links to other socials or places that you can keep up with me will be in the bio. And then also in terms of what you can expect on this channel, for content, I am gonna try my best to keep it a little more focused on Sims. It is going to be variety. There's going to be a little bit of Dead by Daylight videos, as well as some other random games, probably with my friends, and just a bunch of fun stuff. It's going to be good times, and hopefully it's something that you enjoy. And then personally, I think at this point that's probably enough about me, and I'll start talking about this sim a little more now. I'm making her because I've never really played with aliens. I've had one alien sim when I first kind of started really getting into The Sims 4. And so I haven't played with alien sims in probably over 2 or 3 years. So this is my first alien sim in a hot minute. And I'm making her because in my current save, I want one of my Sims kids to like be super obsessed with space and then grow up to be an astronaut and eventually fall in love with an alien. I think that would be really, really cute. I'm really excited for that. And I think she actually turns out really, really cute. I struggled a lot with her makeup and stuff because obviously she's blue right now. She doesn't end up being blue, spoiler alert, she ends up being green. I struggled with her skin a lot, but like we'll wait to get into that one. We'll wait. But yeah, I struggled a lot with her makeup because I was like, well, I don't know if she should have like pink lips or if she should just have something more natural, because with my Sims, I do try and keep their makeup a little less dramatic for their everyday wear. I kind of just try to do something more neutral with like a fun pop of color every once in a while. But with lips, I do tend to stay a little more towards like the nude side of things. And then also with her hair, I struggled so freaking much with finding a hair that I wanted to put on her. I actually cut out a good chunk of it because I spent 30 minutes looking for a hair. And it's not even the hair that I end up keeping on her. Like the hair she has now, that changes. I was like, oh yeah, this is good, perfect, whatever. Move on. And then I'm like, do I like this hair? Also, in terms of her eyebrows, I wasn't totally sure if I wanted to make her eyebrows light like her hair, so I ended up keeping them dark. I think she looks pretty good. Kind of like a stark and weird contrast comparison between the two of them, but I think it ends up looking good. She also ends up being green, like I said before. I am going to talk about the skins because it actually makes me so frustrated. Because I didn't want to use any of the default ones, so I got some custom ones because I really wanted to initially make a pink alien sim. But any of the custom content skins that I did download, even after doing like the Sims 4 Studio like fixes, they aren't showing up in my occult aliens or anything. Like in the occult Sims and aliens, it's really weird, really confusing. Really annoying, mainly. Super freaking annoying. I just wanted a cute alien sim. She is super cute, but I wanted a pink sim. And if anyone has any ideas as to how I can, get those custom content skins to show up for aliens, please let me know, because I'm kind of obsessed with aliens now, so I'm not super opposed to the idea of having like numerous aliens. I just think they're really cute. They're super fun. And as well, I struggled with her skin particularly a lot because I was like, okay, well, the pink's not going to work, obviously, whatever. So, as you can see here, I'm like, well, what color do I want her to be? Because I think the dark is a little, like, or the blue is a little too dark and it won't get to, like, a light enough point, but I like the shade. So I ended up making her green, again, as I've said so many times at this point, but I ended up making her green, and I initially was kind of wondering if I should make her green, but I thought she might look a little too much like a plant sim. Now, I've actually never had a plant sim in The Sims 4. I know you can make sims plant sims. Actually, that's a lie. I have had a plant sim. I had a plant sim for, like, one of my first saves. One of the first saves that I played, like, more than one generation with is what I actually should say. And I just didn't want her to look like a plant sim. And it's like, she doesn't look like a plant sim. She looks like an alien. I don't know what I was on. I don't know why I thought that. Also, these little antennas are so freaking cute. I think they look so cute. They just really add to it, as well as her ears. I didn't do a CC list for this video, but if anyone is interested in the custom content that was used, just let me know, and I can do the next Create a Sim video I can do a CC list. I just didn't feel the need or want to do one for this one because it's my first video on YouTube, and I can't exactly remember all the places I got things. I also downloaded a bunch of new custom content last night. And most things I do actually reblog on my Tumblr, so I'll leave that down below as well, because you should be able to find most of the things I use here. If it's not on my Tumblr, it's probably on somebody else's Tumblr. I use lots of relatively popular things. I do have a Maxis Mix style, as you can see, so it should be relatively easy to find. But yeah, my Tumblr will be below as well if you're interested in any of the CC. Most of the stuff I get is from Tumblr. If it's not on my specific Tumblr, it's probably on Ridgeport's CC finds. It's where can I finds are closed, like WCIF. Yeah, that was right. I'm really good at this. Are closed. That's where I get a lot of my stuff. I'm really obsessed with how Ridgeport Sims look. I think the style is super fun. I think it's something that's a little out of my comfort zone, so I try to push myself because I definitely have a lot of my Sims look the same and dress the same. So I'm trying to, like, push out there and, like, really get my Sims to look like they have individual styles and, like, it's not just me styling all of them. So yeah. I also I fiddle around with this, like, that yellow jumpsuit kind of thing for her athletic, and I really wanted it to work, but I felt like it was kind of a lot for her. But I actually ended up putting it on her disguised self, and I think it looks really cute. I'm so excited for you guys to see her disguised self because she's just a baddie all the way around. She is one of my favorite Sims to date, probably. Like I said before, I'm kind of obsessed with Alien Sims now, and I will most likely be making quite a few more. Just in terms of, like, my story for my save, I think I would like my Alien Sims to not just be the only alien and to have, like, a few friends. So I'll probably make a boy alien and another girl alien and such. Just so she can have, like, a little alien squad, you know? Because I think for the storyline of what I want to go for is I want, like, my Sim to go to space and see her and, like, meet her. Obviously that's going to be a little hard because I can't just necessarily place the Sim on 6M, but, you know, it's the thought that counts. It really is. And if you guys are interested in seeing my current save, actually, please let me know because I'd be more than happy to share with you, and it's just something else I can put out for you guys. And then also, I had to go back a couple times, as you can see I'm doing it here. I kept forgetting to put her antennas on, which really just, like, completes her. It completes her as a whole. She looks super cute. I also am realizing now, too, with her outfits, I totally could have just done, like, the exact same outfits for everything on her disguise, like her human self, but I didn't. I made them, like, basically all different. I did, like, little, like, nods to her alien self, specifically in her sleepwear for her human self. But I don't know why I didn't just do the same thing. It probably would have saved me a huge freaking headache, but um I did really want her to kind of be different, because in my mind when I play this sim, she's not going to be like ashamed that she's an alien. She's probably going to be in her alien form 80% of the time, but I feel like it's going to be kind of something that like once she's friends with you, she shows you more, but if she's just like going out on a night on the town, she's more than likely probably going to be in her disguise, just because it's not something she feels the need to share with everyone, and she doesn't want to like have people come up to her and judge her because she's an alien. She just doesn't have time for that. She just wants to live her best life. Also, this outfit for her warm wear, I actually like sat there for a couple seconds and I'm like, okay, I need to apply myself, because I I can't like I can't not like apply myself, because normally by the time I get to hot wear and cold wear, I'm like, I don't care. I'm tired. I want to play with these Sims. I'm done. Like, I'm done. Let's go. But I actually took a second. I went and got some water. I came back and I'm like, she's going to look cute as shit for any of these. She's going to look so good. So I also struggled a lot with her winter wear. I still don't totally love it. It's not like my favorite thing in the world, because I really wanted her to just have like this really big puffy jacket, but I didn't like have one that I liked on her that I felt fit the vibe. But yeah, so she's a bookworm, she's ambitious, and I believe she's proper. Yeah, I ended up putting proper on her. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted her to be like super fun, but also like she does like have some more reserved tendencies because of just growing up on Sixum and like the views on people from what like my brain goes to. But again, as I mentioned before, you can see when I put the presets on that I keep the presets the same as her alien form. She just looks a little different. And then also I was kind of in love with the skin tone that it automatically gave her, so I was like, well shit, like I think I'm just gonna use this. And I was like, well, I don't know, because like I don't really know if I want this or if I want it to be darker, if I wanted it to be lighter. And then I put the eyes on her and I was like, oh shit, she looks so good. She looks so good. So it's continued on and I was like, hey, we'll go with this. I've also been struggling recently with if I want her, not her, but like for Sims, what kind of like overlay I want them to have. And the Pixis skin details are literally a godsend. Like, this sim looks gorgeous, but with those Pixis skin details, oh my god, she's 10 out of 10. Like, I love using the one that makes their lips a little lighter, especially because some of like the custom skins I have, they make their lips like really, really dark, like the skin tones, not skins per se. But yeah, and then she's very, very natural. Her human form is very, very, very natural. She barely has any makeup on. I believe I actually didn't put any eyeshadow on her except for like maybe 2 outfits. And I think she looks so cute in this hair. I love the little scrunchie. I was actually really disappointed with myself because I went to change the color of the scrunchie and I actually realized I didn't download the overlay for it. So that was very disappointing, but I'm like, you know what? I'm too far in. I'm not closing my game. I'm just going to finish it. And it doesn't look bad either. It just looks like she has a cute little white scrunchie in. Also, I wanted to use those original like bell-bottom jeans that had the little rip in them by Ridgeport. But I was so sad because they clipped into the top and you can only see it for like a split second because obviously the video is sped up. But it's like, oh, it's so annoying because I just thought they looked so good. But I think these pants look good as well. And for the eyelashes I actually ended up using on her, I was kind of worried because I thought that they wouldn't work well with earrings. But I think because I put them in a different like area of like where I can select it, so because it wasn't in like the forehead crease area or whatever, it actually worked, which I didn't figure out I don't think until like party wear. And I was like, wait, I could have used other earrings, but I think her earrings look good either way. Also with her formal wear, I was struggling so much because I really wanted to use one of those belts, but the dress like line for like her torso was just like too high up, and I really didn't want to change the dress. And then here's the jumpsuit back again. I think it looks so good on her skin. I think it like looks so good on her just in general. It just, I love yellow. I love yellow and green and pink. Like sage green, baby pink, and then like almost any shade of yellow. I just love. I think they look so good. um I think they look good too on like really tan people. Like it's so nice. But yeah, and then this is kind of like the exact same thing as her sleepwear for aliens, and then that's kind of like when I had the thought of like, oh, I could have just used this for like I could have used her normal outfits for everything, but then I just didn't have the energy to do that, and I was like, whatever, I don't care. I'll just put whatever on her that looks good. And yeah, this is literally the only outfit that she has eyeshadow in, and I didn't even realize. I was like, oh shit, like she doesn't have eyeshadow for anything else. And then I was like, well, here we go. Also, the orange dress looks so good, and I was actually really tempted to keep. Did I keep this bathing suit on her? I did. Oh, I'm so glad I did. I was gonna say I was really tempted to keep it, but I'm pretty sure I changed it, but I didn't change it, and I'm so glad I didn't. I don't use the base game bathing suits super often. I don't use like base game anything very often in terms of creative sim, but those bathing suits, they kind of knocked it out of the park. That bathing suit makes me think of like the kind of strappy one from The Sims 3. If any of you watched Life Simmer, you know what I'm talking about, because Penelope wears it when she's like pregnant, and she goes in like the hot tub with it, and then she's like, oh my god, she can't be drinking or in a hot tub because she's pregnant. So yeah, this is her final outfit, and then here is her alien form and her human form. I think she looks super cute, and then here are a couple screenshots coming up as well. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.